Good morning, you DGens. All right, let's try round two. Recorded this video once already, had the microphone muted. Great start to the day. Feels great, right? Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Market is looking fantastic. Everything's starting to pump here. Altcoins are looking good. Let's get into Jasmy here. Up 5.2% on the day, up 2 spots in rank to 88. A $1.35 billion market cap, 247.84 million in volume, 2 cents 781, up 7.4% on the week and 59.5% on the month. Very, very nice. Let's go have a look over at the Jasmy chart, shall we? As we always do, we go through the charts first. So as we see here, guys, are we going to come up and test this 3 cent level and get rejected off, or are we going to break through? What are we going to do here, guys? I would like to see, first and foremost, a full body candle close above this resistance level, above this purple box. That's what I would like to see first. Then, like I said, we're likely going to either reject off of here, consolidate, putting in another higher low, and then breaking through to 3 cents 3, where we may repeat and do the same thing again, right? Before further continuation up to that 4 cent 4 level, or we may just, break right up to the upside here through. We may break right through 3 cents up to 3 cents 3. Either way, we have to continue to put in higher lows, guys. That's the important thing right now, right? Now we're seeing Bitcoin do that. I showed you guys on multiple other charts, including like Onyx Coin and Swift, for example. Those charts are doing exactly that. They're putting in those higher lows and stair-stepping their way up over time, just like Bitcoin is also doing here, as you can see. What have we done? We've put in, higher low, higher low, higher low, higher low, another higher low, and now we're looking to climb further and put in yet another higher low. So what I'm seeing happen here, guys, is probably early next week. I've said this a couple of times now. We'll probably get through this 100K level early next week. There's less than 300 Bitcoin left at this sell wall, so we've crumbled it down quite a bit. Now, as soon as we break through 100K, here's the thing, guys, right? Is that there is about $3.38 billion worth of shorts at $100,000 for Bitcoin. So that's going to cause a massive short squeeze, which is going to end up propelling us up to this level here between $105,000 and $108,000, where I think we'll start to consolidate and put in another higher low and build some support so that we don't fall back down below 100K again so easily, right? So that's kind of what I see happening. I don't think it's going to happen until next week. But, I mean, it's possible we could do it tonight, right? I mean, it's nothing's holding it back, really. There's less than 300 Bitcoin left at the sell wall. So if the bulls decided to make a move this weekend and close the weekly candle above 100K, I mean, hey, Sunday might be a very, very explosive day. Might be some fireworks, right? All right, so now a couple things I wanted to talk about, guys. And that is, first off, so what we're talking about today is the monitoring zone in Binance, okay? Now, here's the thing. In Hara's AMA that he did a few days ago, I did a 2-part video breakdown on it. One of the things he said was that they planned on having the Junction ecosystem, the layer 2, launched before the end of December, right? So my thought process here is that if we can get Junction launched and up and running by the end of the year, well, what happens the first week of January? That would be the first week of every quarter. Binance reevaluates every project in the monitoring zone, right? Or in the innovation zone, whatever you want to call it. So it's entirely possible at that time, in fact, probable, that because our product is finally out to market, we may get removed from the monitoring zone. And later on, I'm going to show you why I think that that's going to happen. So stay tuned for it, right? And in saying that, if it doesn't happen, okay, then he also stated that in March, he said 2 to 3 months after Junction's released in December, before the end of the year, were his words, right? What Well, then they plan on launching Jasmy Super Wallet, DeFi staking, all that kind of stuff, right? And that would be in March. Well, what happens the first week of April? Yes, you're absolutely right. Binance reevaluates once again all of the projects in the monitoring zone. So another massive opportunity for Binance to remove Jasmy from the monitoring zone at that time, right? So I think that, another thing that Hara had said is that they consistently apply to be removed from the monitoring zone with Binance. They consistently do it. But he said there's only so many times you can do it in a month or whatever, right? Like you can't just send in an application to be removed every day, right? They need some changes. They need some of their products to get out to market. And I know that there's people out there that get butthurt when I say that, and they say, "What are you talking about, you idiot? They have product out to market. They have the carbon credits exchange, and they have the Jasmy Secure PC. This guy doesn't know what he's talking about." Okay, well, let me break it down for you. Yes, those projects are out to market. No, those projects do not use any utility for the Jasmy token. There is nothing to do with the Jasmy token and those products. So you don't know what you're talking about, okay? So in saying that, so that's why I think that, because right now there is a valid argument to have Jasmy in the monitoring zone. I get it, right? Their product that utilizes the use case of Jasmy is not out to market. And then there's another argument. People say to me, "Well, what about meme coins? They list meme coins all the time." Okay, yes, they do. However, I would say to you that meme coins are not promising to be something that they're not. Meme coins just are what they are. They come to Binance a completed project, right? A completed product. Jasmy, while I'm not saying they're pretending to be something that they're not, they have been promising for years to have their layer 2 ecosystem out to market, and it's still not out to market, right? In terms of use case for the token, they've promised a bunch of utility, and they have yet to deliver on that utility, right? So, yeah, until they get the product out to market that they've been promising that they're going to get out to market, that to me is a valid reason to kind of, hold their feet to the fire a little bit, right? And as an investor, you should feel the same way. You should want them to get their product out to market. Now, that's not me saying that they're moving too slow. It just is what it is, because I feel that I would rather them move slowly and release something properly that doesn't have a bunch of bugs in it, as opposed to releasing something with a bunch of bugs in it, and then all of a sudden there's nothing but FUD surrounding the project from Jasmy haters, right? So I would rather have it that way than the latter. In saying that, let's go over to why I think that January we will be removed from the monitoring zone. Courtesy of Andre De Niro originally, I saw it. It says, breaking, something urgent is coming. Binance added Jasmy to their bags. So Binance is buying. Sorry about that. My son was being very loud upstairs. Anyways, so yes. So Binance is adding large amounts of Jasmy to their wallet. And there's multiple sources of this. That was source number one. Again, in the last 24 hours, Binance has added almost 800 million Jasmy to its wallet. That should definitely mean something. And again, another source over here. Mega alert, Binance just dropped 800 million Jasmy into its hot wallet. So now the question has to be asked, guys. Why would Binance out of nowhere suddenly start buying up so much Jasmy? Why would they be doing that? There's obviously a reason for it. They wouldn't just be doing it out of nowhere, right? So I would put forth this theory, right? My thesis is that, again, Junction is set to be launched before the end of this year. We know that Binance reevaluates projects in the monitoring zone the first week of January. And we know that Hara has been consistently applying to get Jasmy removed from the monitoring zone. You put those pieces together, with with Binance accumulating over 800 million tokens in the last 24 hours, to me, this all spells Jasmy's most likely going to be removed from the monitoring zone on January 1st, right? Which is a fantastic late Christmas present for the Jasmy community, for sure. And just in time, guys, just in time. I did a video the other day talking about how it's almost like a perfect storm for Jasmy, right? And that is because we have potentially here we have the monitoring zone being taken off of us all of a sudden. Massive catalyst, right? We have the Janction ecosystem launching before the end of the month. 3 months later in March, we have the Jasmy Super Wallet launching. Also, what happens in March? Jasmy's tech in the My Number card gets put into the Apple iPhones, integrated into the Apple iPhones. There's a lot of stuff coming in a very, very short amount of time here, guys, and this is going to be explosive, in my opinion, right? Jasmy is going to explode up the charts in terms of market cap, and a lot of content creators are going to all of a sudden start telling you that they've been talking about Jasmy the whole time, right? You'll start seeing that, and that's fine. That's not a bad thing, guys, because it gets more people interested in the project, right? So let the dog have its day. Let content creators say that they were part of Jasmy the whole time and stuff like that. No one cares. What matters is that we get awareness out there. So that it's in itself is going to be like a self-fulfilling prophecy of its own, where the higher it goes and the more popular it gets, the more content creators are going to talk about it, which is going to cause it to grow and be more popular, right? So it's going to be like a chain reaction of bullishness for Jasmy here, guys. So I don't know, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you have a different theory as to why Binance would add 800 million Jasmy token to their wallets all of a sudden in the last 24 hours, not just a couple of days after Hara announced that Janction would be launched before the end of the year? What do you guys think about that? Let me know down in the comment section down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it. Guys, altcoin season can be a very difficult time, especially if you've never been through one before, okay? Listen, altcoins are about to go parabolic, and things happen very, very fast, okay? And you're going to be sitting there with your head on a swivel, not knowing what the hell to do. I took a poll the other day, and it said 29% of people thought that we were currently in altcoin season, and we're not. We're just approaching altcoin season now. And that tells me that 29% of people are going to sell too early and take profits way too early and miss out on life-changing wealth, okay? So if this is you, if you have never been to an altcoin season before, surround yourself with a community who has been through multiple altcoin seasons, guys. There's a link down in the description. Join the community in the Patreon. You can schedule one-on-one coaching calls with me. You can join our group Zoom calls we do every evening, and we discuss all of these things, exit strategies, making sure that you can identify where liquidity is in the market to put your sell orders in, making sure your sell orders get filled. How do you identify when you should be putting in sell orders? Passive income opportunities through node staking, DeFi, node operations, DeFi staking, right? We do a lot of swing trades. We crushed it a couple weeks ago on a peanut trade that we made 1,600% return on, right? So yeah, we're doing this stuff, guys. We're making a lot of passive income over there. We're getting in on a lot of fantastic projects. We're making sure that everyone has an exit strategy. If you need your hand held through altcoin season, guys, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Everyone starts as a beginner. No one starts a veteran. Join the community. We have everyone from veterans to beginners over there, and we're all there as a community to help. Lots of fantastic updates, a lot of fantastic tips and training. So again, the link is in the description down below. Click like if you like this video. Click subscribe if you really liked it, and I will see you guys in the next one.